Okay. TriState Commercial Diving and Leak Detection has found leak number 2 on this location out here in East Allen. We're here at this residence. It's the Wang's residence, and here's the pool. Got the hot tub, the slide, the water feature, water fountain, the whole 9 yards. We've done a lot of work here. Worked a lot of hours at night. Rain, snow, everything else. Here's the equipment. We found one leak already over here at the skimmer. There's 2 leaks. This pool was losing about 4 to 6 inches a day. Here's the skimmer right here, and as you can tell, we had to dig down and tunnel underneath, way back in there. And that's one of the pipes that goes to the skimmer, but we keep having water coming through that gully underneath that boulder. And so we're constantly having to sump out water as we dig. This pool was done illegally. There was a improper plumbing that was done below the skimmer that was makeshift and made on site that is not legal to code. And in order to hide it, they decided to put about 10 feet of cement to cover the whole thing, and so nobody can locate it, and so hopefully that it wouldn't break. Well, as you know, that's what happens, it breaks. So now we got to replace that. Now here's all the dirt, rocks that came out of that hole right there. And now we're at the pump. So what we've been doing is we've been pressure testing. We had to go to a more invasive process. As you can see, we had to cut pipes and replace pipes back in place. We do this for our pressure tester so that we can blow in these lines right here, so we can blow air pressure, air induction into the pipe, mixed with water, capped. Pools are all capped, everything's capped off, so that when we induce air and water, that our leak detector will pick it all up, and we can locate a small pinpoint thread 6 feet below a 4-inch slab. So these are our test heads, and we take turns putting them on different pipes, cut them and replace them, put them back in place. And right now we have found our second leak is to be the waterfall feature. We have picked it up, and so right now we're going to demonstrate how we've confirmed this to be the second leak coming from the pool. We use a dye injection, basically like this, and so Brian's going to go ahead and turn. Right now we have the water feature turned off, and Brian's going to go ahead and turn it on in a second, and then we're going to see what happens to this dye, confirming that this is our second leak that took us a very long time to find. Very, very difficult pool. And so here we are, bending now down into the water. This here is the return. Right there is the return for the water feature, and also return to the pool under that valve. So we're going to go ahead and inject dye. Excuse me. And then as we inject dye, okay, we're in the water now. And we are in the water now. And let's see here. Okay, so right here is the return. Now right now the fountain is closed, so when I'm gonna squirt a cloud of this dye right here, and then Brian's gonna go ahead and turn it on. Go ahead and turn it on, Brian. You're gonna watch the dye get all sucked in there. Look at that. All that dye is just getting right sucked in there. Alright, now to confirm that, go ahead and turn it off, Brian. You can see that on the fountain side, the dye comes back, it clouds back up. So go ahead and turn it back on to the middle. And then I'm squirting a lot of dye there, just to confirm, and also for this video. And put it back to the middle. Okay. Let me get this clear out so we can see better. Okay, back to the fountain. Close the fountain. And then go ahead and open the fountain. You can see all this dye. Or go to the middle. Okay, now go to the steps. Alright, now go ahead and put to the middle. Okay, so we went to the steps, which is this return right here. But when he puts it to the middle, nothing's really happening. Now, go back to the, close off the fountain. Okay, now the fountain is off. I'm going to go ahead. Now, and I'm going to go ahead and squirt another cloud of dye right in front of this. And here we go. Go ahead and put it to the middle. There you go. That's a lot of dye being sucked right in there. So now what we know, now he's got it turned back off again. So now we know, yes, now we know, now that the fountain is closed, nothing's happening. But when we open it, we know that it sucks dye. And one more demonstration. To the middle. Alright, now look at all that dye just being sucked in there. Okay? So, that right there shows you, as you can tell, what happens there. Okay? So we know that we have a pipe broken underground, underneath the slab, which is causing this pool to leak. And this is leak number 2. And we are TriState about ready to fix it and do our leak location with our high-tech electronic leak equipment to find and pinpoint the exact location of the broken pipe below the slab. Thank you.